yards out of his box and he hoofed it all the way to the other end. Meslier came 10 yards out from his box. Cooper, somewhat surprised, heads clear towards his own goal line. Salah tries to hook it in, but Struijk with the clearance with the head. Robertson now with his corner to the near post, headed out first time by Christensen. And the ball will get knocked back into the goal towards Meslier, who slips as he kicks it. And you do see the surface looking a little wet. But Joe Gomez's clearance will go back to Meslier. Recently became the third youngest Leeds goalkeeper ever to make 100 league appearances for them. It was John Lukic and Gary Sprake, the other two. Some old names from yesteryear. And it's Leeds United going down the right-hand side with Jack Harrison. He's dispossessed by Fabinho. But the loose ball breaks nicely for Tyler Adams, crossed in. Thiago, composed as always, nips in, cleared up to the halfway line. But back with Leeds, down this right-hand side, this near side. As I said before, Leeds attacking left to right. Harrison tries to feed it through the middle towards Rodrigo, but Gomez covers and will allow that to slide through to his Brazilian goalkeeper, who will most likely be the keeper for Brazil in the World Cup. Has been playing a lot, but obviously Edison will be a serious contender. Trent Alexander-Arnold plays it into the middle, just shy of the halfway line to Fabinho. Played forward 10 yards, back heeled by Thiago, back to Fabinho. Andy Robertson finds Nunez. Nunez drops it back to Robertson, and Liverpool will switch that out to the right-hand side. Gomez, fine ball down the line to Trent Alexander-Arnold, first time cross. Cooper gets enough on it to clear outside the area, but Liverpool still pressing. Harvey Elliott wins a throw-in just 5 yards up from the corner flag. He takes it himself quickly to Trent, who will loop that back 60 yards to Alisson, who's a good 20 yards from the edge of his penalty area. You cannot miss Alisson in this highlighter, bright green head-to-toe kit. His compatriot Fabinho, a little chip ball over the top, but it'll run too far and slide through comfortably for Illan Meslier. Meslier throws it along the ground to Struijk, who gets lucky, and his luck's paid off. Because Aronson now tries to bomb down the left, covered well by Joe Gomez, who out on the far touchline flicks it across goal, and Alisson's misjudged it, and Leeds have taken the lead on 3 minutes. It's Rodrigo, and Jesse Marsch is pumping the air with his fist, and it's an aberration defensively by Liverpool. It was Joe Gomez, squared it back to his goalkeeper. Have to see it again to see Alisson's reaction, but it was a slow one. Struijk in the left-back position. Got lucky really, carried it forward, found Aronson, who was dispossessed by Gomez and left-footed. Played it across to Alisson, who was out of position, not in front of his goal. And there it is. Rodrigo, thankfully, tapping that in from just 4 yards out. And what a start here. Incredible beginning. Left-footed from 4 yards. Open goal. There is no missing that. Liverpool 0, Leeds United 1. What a start. And Rodrigo, who had 6 years at Valencia, hasn't been in the goals too much until this season. That's his 6th Premier League goal this season. And game on here at Anfield. Thiago, 5 yards into the Leeds half. It's all a bit scrappy. It'll break loose for Thiago Alcantara. And he'll play it to Gomez. Outright to Mo Salah, who's going to take on Struijk. Has he got the beating of him? He hasn't, but he's going to win a corner ball. Fine defending from Struijk. And Liverpool, who are prone of late to go a goal down, trying to get back into this game. Virgil van Dijk, captain's armband this evening, comes up towards the penalty spot. Has scored in his last 2 home games against Leeds. Can he make it 3 on the trot? Trent Alexander-Arnold with a corner. There's an out swinger. And it's not troubling anyone at the back for Leeds. And Van Dijk and Christensen have a clash of heads. The ball's gone out for a goal kick. And it'll just give Liverpool a little time to regroup. Just to see the goal again. Struijk 10 yards from the halfway line. Just fed it down the left towards Aronson. was dispossessed by Gomez, and in the right back position, squared it with a fair bit of pace on it. I think they're both slightly culpable here, Gomez and Alisson. And an unfortunate assist for the 25-year-old Liverpool central defender who's had his whole career at the club. But Alisson, accepting responsibility, did hold his hands up. More his position in the past, perhaps. So just a fillip that Leeds United needed in their flagging season. Jurgen Klopp on his feet now as Illan Meslier takes this goal kick. It's a long one, and it'll be Gomez to win the header unchallenged. On to Salah. Salah's little flick on will only find Robin Koch, who'll batter it out of play. And Christensen on the sideline with blood on the back of his head, receiving a little bit of treatment. So Leeds down to 10 men for a short while. Andy Robertson, deep in his own half, plays it inside to Thiago. Nonchalantly, as always, plays it to Gomez, and Gomez's ball up the right-hand side towards Trent, misjudged, and Liverpool concede a throw-in. Rasmus Christensen back on the pitch now. No bandage, but he has been attended to, and hopefully he'll be fine. And Liverpool, when conceding first in the league this season, in 7 games have only won one of them, 3 draws and 3 defeats, but they are at home and they haven't lost in front of fans here since 2017. That was to Crystal Palace. And Harvey Elliott, Liverpool fan, edges it forward to Salah. He's got to break kindly for Leeds, and Koch will clear 10 yards into the Liverpool half. Bit scrappy now. Liam Cooper for Leeds finds Tyler Adams. It's a good turn on the far left-hand side. It's all very tight over that side, though. But it's neat work from Rodrigo. Ball's lost, and Thiago tries to feed Darwin Nunez up front. He's got Liam Cooper sticking to him like glue. Illan Meslier will get another touch, and he'll put his left foot through it. Another header won by Gomez. Leeds charging forward again, though, and it's going to be Robertson to ping one back to Alisson with a bit of pace on it, and Alisson's had to knock that out of play. He's trying to feed it back to Andy Robertson, but perhaps his confidence is slightly shaken. And now it goes for a throw-in on this near right-hand side, 10-15 yards up from the corner flag. Jurgen Klopp looking perplexed on the sideline. Why do his team go down a goal so often this season? Thiago up to the edge of the box, his own box. And there's a foul there on Harvey Elliott by Mark Roca. And another opportunity for Liverpool just to regroup. Roca going through the back of Elliott. Elliott facing his goal there as he received the ball. Robertson, halfway line on this near left-hand side. Inside to Roberto Firmino. Form man for Liverpool this season. Gets worked out to the right-hand side towards Trent. 10 yards from the edge of the Leeds area. Harvey Elliott, far right-hand side. Plays it inside to Joe Gomez, who's going to sweep that long and left, and there's too much on it for Andy Robertson to chase and reach, and now it'll go for a throw into Leeds United. So, fast approaching 10 minutes here at Anfield. If you've just joined us, a Rodrigo goal on 4 minutes separates the teams. A real mix-up between Gomez and Alisson, just a misjudgment of position and pass, and Rodrigo popped it into an empty net from a good 4 yards out. Liverpool 0, Leeds 1. Gomez on the halfway line, just 10 yards to the right-hand side, plays it to Trent, and it will be back to Virgil van Dijk. He's looking for options. Got Fabinho 10 yards in front of him, knocks it forward to Fabinho almost in the centre circle. Mo Salah trying to get in the action. Can't do so though, and Somerville will win that for Leeds. Knocked forward, but again covered by Gomez, and a long, high ball. More high than long, and Leeds will win it back. Tyler Adams driving forward, plays it outright to the edge of the Liverpool box to find Jack Harrison, puts onto his left foot, curves one wide and high. But it's encouraging from Leeds. They look lively, taking the game to Liverpool. It's always high-octane energy stuff from Leeds, but just that perhaps lack of class and composure. But a great start for them today. Gomez. Square to Van Dijk and back to Gomez. Fabinho. Liverpool building up slowly. Trent Alexander-Arnold finds Harvey Elliott. The white shirts crowding Liverpool players as they do receive the ball. And Jesse Marsch looking more relaxed than his opposite number right now. He's got a big task to get his team up from 19th in the league. Leeds United throw in far left hand side, bang on the halfway line from Struijk. Liverpool are going to win that. On the second ball, Andy Robertson looks to sweep and switch to the right side. Harvey Elliott brings down beautifully with the left foot. Struijk tight to him. He's found a yard of space and he swings in the cross, and Darwin Núñez waiting and trying to anticipate the ball in, but it's headed clear. Liverpool with a throw-in. Throw-in goes back 15 yards to Trent Alexander-Arnold, who'll go back again to Joe Gomez. Played square to Virgil van Dijk. On the left-hand side now is Andy Robertson, looking for an option forward, but there isn't one, so he'll give Van Dijk the ball again. Gomez. Fine ball down the left side to Robertson. Played square to the edge of the box. It's a lovely move from Liverpool and it's going to fall for Firmino. And Millier out quickly. It's a corner now for the home side. That's better from Liverpool. A bit more penetration. It's a lovely dummy for Firmino on the edge of the box, and he got the return ball first time from Thiago. And Millier quick off his line, but corner ball on this near side. Left-hand side, Robertson to swing in. The arm goes up, the signal to those in the box. But it's lofted long and over everyone's head. Trent Alexander-Arnold to pick it up. He nudges it forward to Mo Salah, trying to creep into the box. Lots of Leeds shirts in front of him, though. Back to Trent, fine cross. Millier gets a flick to it, but it's still in the box. Lofted back in and into the goal. Smashed into the ground and into the back of the net by Mo Salah. 13 minutes. They've only been behind for 10 minutes, and Mo Salah, with his worst start to a Premier League season for Liverpool, pulls his team back into it. There's good work from him out on the far right hand side as he encroached into the box, flicks it back to Trent. Trent's curving ball goes over Millier. I think Millier did get a flick to it, which has forced it out for the return cross in, which was from Robertson. And Mo Salah from 5 yards out on the half volley. It's a difficult one, but he's managed to squeeze it a good 2 yards inside Millier's near post and beyond the Frenchman with his instep. And there we have it, Liverpool 1, Leeds 1. So these two teams, they do bring goals, don't they? And they're certainly doing that this evening already. 11th goal of the season for Mo Salah, but only his 4th in the league. He's never had less than 5 at the end of October. Another 2 will lift him over that. And of course, he did score that hat-trick against Rangers a couple of weeks ago. Fastest in Champions League history. Leeds looking now to push it forward down the inside left channels. Rodrigo through to Aronson. Aronson, though, shepherded out of it by Virgil van Dijk. And as Andy Robertson looks to create an angle, he's screaming for it from Alisson. Alisson hears him and finds him. Up to the halfway line. Ball out of play. And Jesse Marsch, apoplectic on the side. What? I'm not sure. Andy Robertson with a wry smile and a chuckle towards the Leeds manager. And throwing for Liverpool goes back to Virgil van Dijk, who'll hit that 20-yard square to Gomez. Gomez out to almost the halfway line to Trent. Trent back to Gomez. Andy Robertson hugging this near touchline, but Van Dijk doesn't see him. Fabinho. Liverpool looking good down the right, and here they go again. It's Trent to try and cross to the middle to Darwin Núñez coming on. Out of play now. Good defending from Cooper and another corner for Liverpool. Slowly pretty quickly finding their feet, given they were down so early. And it will be Trent Alexander-Arnold to take it, number 66. Significant number in English football, of course. Van Dijk, Fabinho, Nunez. The three big chaps in this team, all loitering around the penalty spot. Trent with a corner. It's going to evade them all and Strike to get the head clear, but it's going to drop for Elliott. Elliott charged down by Somerville. And now Leeds a look to break, and at pace, flying up to the halfway line is Harrison. He's still got it. He thought about giving it left to Aronson, inadvertently arrives at Harrison's feet. But Mo Salah, in an unfamiliar position in his own box, wins the ball, and he's already up to the halfway line. 5 yards to the right to Elliott. Elliott takes a couple of touches, tries to thread it through to the ongoing Firmino. But Cooper in the way again. Leeds try and mount another attack down the left side. All the action happening on that far side. Both teams going that way. Preferring that side of the park to forge their attacks. Somerville, just 10 yards shy from the far right corner of the box, lays it back to Harrison, and his little clip ball over the top misjudged, and it'll zing out a play for a goal kick to Liverpool. As we have another look at Harrison, he burst a good 60 yards with it at his feet, and he did have Aronson just to his left diagonally. Maybe the glory, or the idea of glory, got the better of him. Decided not to shift it, and it came to nothing. Trent Alexander-Arnold on the halfway line. He receives that again from Gomez, and all the way back to Brazil's number one, Alisson. Gomez seeing plenty of the ball. Mo Salah getting them out of jail. How many times have you said that in your life? Probably a few. Liverpool working it slowly along the halfway. Alexander-Arnold electing to give Alisson another touch. Alisson slowly dribbles it 20 yards from his own penalty area. Leaves it for Gomez to initiate this attack. Gomez looking left again. Thought about going longer and further forward, but goes square to Virgil van Dijk. Fabinho. One appearance for Real Madrid, Fabinho. Will they rue that when they look back at his career? Nunez coming deep to trying to affect the game. Pokes it back to the halfway line. It's up to Van Dijk now, 20 yards into the Leeds half on the inside left channel. Neat work from Robertson and Thiago. Thiago, a welcome presence back in the side after that ear infection, kept him out for 2 games. Gomez now on the halfway line. No one challenging him. He runs forward and diagonally to the right to find Elliott. Cuts inside brilliantly, Elliott. It's his 12th league game of the season, Elliott. Regular fixture now in this team. But they've lost the ball, Liverpool, and Tyler Adams, the American, brings it out. And that'll be a foul by Liverpool. Free kick to Leeds. Breathless, approaching 20 minutes. Liverpool 1, Leeds United 1. Goals from Rodrigo on 4 minutes for Leeds. Mo Salah equalising 10 minutes later. And what a record against Leeds. He's got 5 appearances since his arrival at Anfield. Free kick taken from deep towards Rasmus Christensen. That's a great ball in, and Aronson hits the bar from about 10 yards out. It's absolutely gorgeous cross in from the right from Christensen. It kind of came out of nothing. He took the free quickly. Liverpool didn't pick him up. And it was a tempting one for Alisson to think about coming to the penalty spot to claim. He stayed rooted. And Aronson with a really good strike. Comes back off the bar. Yeah, Andy Robertson just wasn't really covering his man there. Christensen brought it down finally. Wonderful ball in. On the drop. And Aronson, left-footed, inside of the foot, caught it sweetly, back off the bar, and here they come again, Leeds. Harrison with a chance to shoot. Alisson, fine save, big body, strong hands. Good 30 yards, it bounces away from goal to Christensen. Christensen's going to get that back. from Cooper. Tries to go inside. It's Aronson on the corner of the box for Liverpool, but didn't quite have the accuracy intended. Breathless, as always with these two teams. As we see that good save from Alisson again. Harrison trying to crash it in at the near post. And Alisson saving with the inside of the forearm. Such a huge figure, physically and metaphorically speaking, Alisson. And he's got the ball at feet again. As we're getting close to the midway point of this first half. Highly entertaining stuff on this Saturday night Premier League game. Here at Anfield, Virgil van Dijk, deep in his own half. Tries to go right and over the top towards Mo Salah, but it's intercepted by Leeds, and here comes Pascal Struijk down the left-hand side again. He's got a runner in Aronson in front of him. He finds Aronson. Aronson, tidy little feet there, works it well, but Liverpool swarm around the Leeds players, and they will win that back, and they'll win the throw-in. Halfway up their own half, Liverpool, on the far right-hand side. 4 shots apiece, 2 on target apiece. But Liverpool dominating the possession, 64%. But a fine game here. Alexander-Arnold with the throw-in, inside to Thiago. Back to Gomez, now switched out left to Robertson. Support header forward by Robertson, and Leeds come again. It's Harrison who's giving Robertson a real torrid time down this side. And Darwin Nunez comes back to help him out. Surely fouled Harrison, but referee says no. Harrison beats the ground. And Liverpool breathe a sigh of relief as the ball rolls out for a throw-in after just Brendan Aronson nearly nipped in to carry it through on goal. So Leeds throw-in on the far left-hand side. Liverpool win it back. Firmino play that 10 yards towards Thiago. First time ball swept to the left-hand side to the oncoming at pace Andy Robertson. He's gone 30 yards forward. Finds Darwin Nunez. Number 27. 100 million. 3 Leeds players can't get the ball off him. The 4th one does, and he'll go out for a throw-in. Nunez. Strange start to his Liverpool career. The headbutt here at Anfield against Crystal Palace. Kind of taking the edge off the excitement of his arrival. It's actually a free kick, to Leeds. Perhaps Nunez a bit overzealous with trying to retrieve the ball there that Meslier will take now, and they'll launch it up long. Van Dijk wins the header. Thiago tries to feed it forward to Nunez, who is settling in now. He's got a fine header against Ajax midweek. Should have had 2 really, hit the post from a good 8 yards out. Goal at his mercy. A little infringement there on Aronson. So Leeds have a free kick halfway into the Liverpool half on this near right-hand side. 10 yards in from the byline. And as always with Leeds, Harrison and Aronson over it. A little bit of whispering between the pair, hand over mouth as they do these days. Who's the likely candidate? Harrison darts down the line, but Aronson's going to not find him, and he flicks it in towards the penalty spot. It doesn't sit just nicely for Christensen, and his left-footed volley will go 5 or 6 yards wide of Alisson's right post, and out for a goal kick. Harrison just left Aronson to it. Head down the right-hand side, but Aronson electing to swing it in goalward. Liverpool with possession. Trent Alexander-Arnold in the right-back position, goes long. Liam Cooper, captain for Leeds, gets ahead of Salah. Clears long with the left foot. Van Dijk picks up the loose ball. Andy Robertson will play it back inside to the towering Dutchman. Square to Gomez. Thiago to Trent. The Press has somewhat abated from Leeds in these last couple of minutes. When Liverpool have it deep, and Gomez will square that to Van Dijk, takes a nice touch to give him some space to go beyond Aronson. Finds Robertson, Robertson inside to Thiago, back to Robertson. Out of play though, overhit by the Brazilian born, I should say. Thiago representing Spain internationally. His father won the World Cup in 1994 in America. And Christensen now in a bit of trouble in the right back spot. And he's going to foul Thiago, but not given, and he'll roll out for a throw-in, taken immediately behind Robertson, and Fabinho tries to batter his way through this Leeds defence. But he's dispossessed, and a neat and tidy ball inside from Adams. Takes the pressure off Leeds a little bit, but back to the halfway line. It's Liverpool in possession again. Here's Trent Alexander-Arnold inside to Gomez. Just on the D in his own half. Van Dijk back to Gomez. If you've just joined us, it's Liverpool 1, Leeds United 1. Goals from Rodrigo early on, and a pretty quick equaliser from Mo Salah 10 minutes later on 14 minutes. It's all square, it's a good game. Here's Mo Salah cutting into his left foot. Deep into Liverpool half on the far right hand side. Leeds will win it back, but it's poor clearance and only goes as far as Van Dijk. Van Dijk played to the left to Robertson. As Thiago plays it 10 yards to the edge of the box towards Darwin Núñez with his back to goal. He gets charged away from goal well by Cooper. Fabinho. Liverpool tried to switch it to the right. Gomez does so. Trent to Elliott. Back to Alexander-Arnold. Looks to swing with his left foot. It's not as accurate as right, but almost did land on Firmino's head. Here he is, Firmino. Shifted left to Robertson, hugging that touchline. It's a curved diagonal ball in towards the 6-yard box. But Darwin Núñez can't get on to the end of it. And now Leeds will try to pass their way out of trouble. Crescencio Somerville to Adams. And Rodrigo deep in his own half, strangely. Plays it out left, but a poor ball straight out for a Liverpool throw-in. Fabinho, square to Gomez. 20 yards shy of the halfway line. Van Dijk finds Robertson. And the range of passing though between Trent Alexander-Arnold, Robertson and Thiago, it's staggering. What can Fabinho do with it? Another Brazilian. Van Dijk out left to Scotland captain Robertson. Pace come off the game a little bit now. So much so that Alisson's had a little jaunt up to the middle part of the halfway, of his own half. To start the attack up. Fabinho out left to Robertson. He's surely not going to get there. Oh, it's just half a yard. Unable to retrieve it. And that'll be a Leeds throw-in for right back Rasmus Christensen to take. Worked his way into the side, Christensen, signing from RB Salzburg in the summer. Put up a solid performance against Wilfried Zaha some weeks ago in a 2-1 defeat at Selhurst Park. And he will receive the ball back from the throw-in and clear up to the halfway line towards Somerville. But Liverpool regain possession. Alisson on the edge of the box. And Gomez always looking to try and knock it forward, but there's no option there, and he'll go to his right-hand side to Trent. Played forward, and Illan Meslier, the Leeds goalkeeper, with just 2 clean sheets this season, will collect the ball into hand. So no defenders come short, so Meslier with a left foot. Very high up, it's got snow on it, and Alexander-Arnold wins the header. Half an hour in, Liverpool 1, Leeds 1. Joe Gomez does well under pressure from Crescencio Somerville. And Gomez will play it forward to Núñez, and here's Mo Salah going through the 2 centre-halves through the middle, but he's overhit it slightly. And it's a sliding tackle from Christensen, and his reaction says it all, and he does like a fist pump. He's absolutely delighted with it. And when the ball went through to Salah, headed on by Nunez, you really did think that his pace would get him away from everyone and give him a chance to poke his 5th goal of the season away. Not to be though. Christensen, that warrior type of right back. And here's the Liverpool right back, Trent Alexander-Arnold, in his own half on the right side, plays it forward to no one but a Leeds white shirt. Rodrigo comes deep again and it's a misplaced pass. And Nunez might get on the end of this. It's gone all the way over to the Uruguayan and he cuts inside Meslier, but it's a great challenge from Meslier. Tackle with his feet, nipping it away from the Uruguayan. Very quick, out to the edge of his box, Meslier. And Nunez a little laboured there as he received the ball. Didn't look confident in possession. But now Liverpool in the final third. Back to the halfway line to Gomez. Takes a couple of touches and pings it outright. Too much pace on that for Mo Salah to take under control. There was another poor ball from Rodrigo that led to this chance. Right over the top to Darwin. Nunez. Yeah, he's just cannoned off his knee. His second touch. And he did clip it inside to go inside and beyond Meslier. But the Frenchman sliding along the ground does well with the left foot to hook it clear. But up at the other end now, Rasmus Christensen looking for another fine cross. To the edge of the area along the ground, it's a poor one, cleared by Gomez. Surely handball though from Harvey Elliott there, just 25 yards out. And Leeds have got a free kick here. And Michael Oliver marks out the line. And this is dangerous. Mark Rocker took it down under control and tried to just nudge it out left to Somerville. Inadvertently hit Elliott's hand. Oliver with no option but to blow. So danger here for Liverpool. Likely to be saying, is it Harrison or Aronson again? And I'm in that situation, the pair of them over it. Who to deliver this time? So this is 25 yards out on the far left side. Perhaps 10 yards to the right hand side. Alisson's goal as he looks at it. Struck by Harrison first time. And again, high and wide. Not troubling the Brazilian in any way. Struck well enough. Accuracy lacking. Fabinho, 15 yards from the edge of his penalty area. 2-yard pass to Alexander-Arnold. Back to Gomez. Liverpool look to switch it to the left side now with Andy Robertson, who's bang on the halfway line. Thiago with a little shimmy. Thought it was going back to Robertson, but he brings it forward. Finds Nunez. Now the ball back on the halfway line with Gomez, who's got a bit of space and time to find a beautifully floated ball to Trent Alexander-Arnold. Headed back in play by the right back. Elliott back to Trent. And they're going to have a corner again, Liverpool, as Somerville blocks Alexander-Arnold's cross. 35 minutes, Liverpool 1, Leeds 1. I think Leeds to take a point now, Liverpool less so. I said before the game, Jesse Marsh, an 8-match sequence, winless. Only George Graham and Howard Wilkins have been more. But the ball's going to get curved back into the penalty area here by Andy Robertson, and it's cleared from Leeds. And they're going to have a throw-in. Liverpool just 5 yards from the far right-hand side corner flag. Nice float on that from Robertson, and Thiago heading across back towards Ilhan Melié's 6-yard box. Hacked clear. So, Alexander-Arnold with a throw-in, looking for a runner. Firmino in space now. He's not going to go for him. He's had the ball in hand for a good 15 seconds, Alexander-Arnold. He does find Firmino. Harvey Elliott trying to carve out a bit of space to cross, but he'll have to go back to Gomez, who's just 15 yards from the halfway. Virgil van Dijk finds Mo Salah. Here's Salah again. Don't see him often on this side, on this left side. But here he is, and he loses the ball. And Christensen plays it forward up to the halfway line. He's unlucky. It's gone through Rodrigo's legs. Rodrigo not seeing it really. And the loose ball will break for Thiago. Thiago to Firmino now, but he's got 3 white shirts in front of him. Halfway up the Leeds half on this near left side. Very near a very animated Jesse Marsh. Beautiful ball down the left side by Thiago. It's almost as if he's not trying. It's just effortless. Stunning to watch. Maintains this pressure territorially as well now that Liverpool have. Bust a clip to Liverpool player though, because it's going to be a Christensen throw. The Leeds right back throws it diagonally inside. It's a risky header from Tyler Adams back into the middle of the park, but they get away with it. Lofted over the top. And Rodrigo, the goal scorer, getting into the Liverpool box now. He's got options in the middle. Can he reach them? He's got Somerville at the back post. It's up in the air. Somerville brings it down. The Dutchman, he's on the edge of the box now. He's going to look to shoot, and he does. It's cannoned unkindly off Fabinho. Leeds still with a chance. Crossed in, and it's going to be claimed by Alisson. Shame. It was a good move. Somerville not really in the game so far. Leeds now will go back to Illan Meslier. Meslier left-footed clearance from the edge of his area. It's a poor one though. No distance, no accuracy. Swept up by Andy Robertson. Firmino with his back to goal on the halfway line. Lays it back to Virgil van Dijk. Just 8 minutes of this first half of normal time remaining. A Saturday night treat in the Premier League for you all. Van Dijk and Gomez exchanging square passes. 1, 2, 3. Now Gomez, for a fourth time, will find his Dutch centre-half pair. Working it well down the near side. Liverpool. Good tackle though from Thiago after losing possession. Leeds throw in. Right in front of Jurgen Klopp's dugout. Very animated himself again. Not sure where his eye is directed, but he's not happy. Possibly to be at Fabinho there, who harked back a little bit at him perhaps. But the throw-in's taken by Christensen, up to Aronson. Aronson's flick-on header will allow Liverpool to regain possession. It's a poor header. Mo Salah now on the halfway line. Liverpool breaking quickly. It's up to Nunez. He's got Harvey Elliott out on the right. Salah won't see him. And it's very selfish from Salah. All he had to do was clip it diagonally forward to his right-hand side, and Harvey Elliott was in bags of space, screaming for it. Such is his status at the club. Elliott, youthful. He didn't seem to berate Mo Salah. I think a more experienced player would. And Marsh is not happy with the team's defending, as we see a good shot of him in front of the travelling fans. Not the longest trip from Yorkshire to Anfield, but what better on a Saturday night than going to see your team against one of the top teams in world football. Leeds with the ball now on the far left-hand side. Halfway into Liverpool half, but a loose pass back from Aronson allows Liverpool to mount an attack. Going to get away with that Leeds though, as the ball forward from Thiago doesn't reach his target of Elliott, but Liverpool back with the ball. Andy Robertson now brings it forward to the edge of the box to Nunez. Robertson goes for the return ball. His cross is blocked and cleared by Robin Koch, and out for another Liverpool corner on the near left-hand side. Robertson's going to leave that. He looks across the other side of the park, motions to Trent to come and take it. It's the sixth corner of the night for the home side. Leeds yet to have one, as we knock 40 minutes. Still 1-1 here. Nunez under pressure in the box from Aronson. Bit of jostling as always. Curved in. And a good solid double clearance with the fists from Meslier out to Elliott. He'll try and curve it into the top corner, but high, wide and handsome from the young Englishman. So it's been a lively first half, incredibly lively opening 15 minutes, and it's kind of continued in that vein, perhaps dropped off a little in the last 10 minutes. As the goal kick's taken long, it does go deep into the Liverpool half, but well won by Joe Gomez with the head. Liverpool edge it forward 20 yards, bit of head tennis. Just looking like it was going out of play, but it's a good recovery from Crescencio Somerville. And he's won his team possession back here, but it doesn't last long. Darwin Nunez, inside left channel. He's got Andy Robertson in front of him. Elects not to use him, goes inside, and the Yorkshire team now bring the ball forward in the form of Jack Harrison up to the halfway line. Plays it on to Aronson. It's a poor ball, but Aronson hassles Joe Gomez. He's going to win that back. And he's fouled there by the Scotland captain, Andy Robertson, and he's kicked while he's on the ground, and the reaction says it all from Aronson and a few of his teammates. Jurgen Klopp insisting on Andy Robertson retreating. Utterly unnecessary at first sight. Aronson did a great job of winning the ball back when it was loose. Robertson charged him down, pushed him to the ground, and just seemed to kick him in the back. Nothing wrong with Brendan Aronson's contribution to that passage of play. Somewhat out of character for the Scotland captain, but he's had a little stern word from Michael Oliver, no booking, and we'll carry on. Just 3 minutes of normal time left on the clock. This free kick on this near right-hand side. 4 yards into the Liverpool half, lofted forward by Christensen. Rather aimless. Headed clear by Gomez, and it's going to drop to Jack Harrison, when his first touch will carry it out of play. Liverpool throw it, taken immediately by Robertson. Gomez and Van Dijk with another opportunity to play square passes. Gomez decides to take Van Dijk's ball and run with it. Always looking to go forward, Gomez. He's having to go square to Thiago, though. Here's Thiago Alcantara. Beautiful little shimmy, takes it inside, maintaining possession stunningly. What a player. Gomez. 5 yards into the Leeds half. Half petering out a little now. Bar that overzealous act by Andy Robertson. It's beautiful though on this near side by Thiago. Knocks it down the line towards Robertson and cleared by Koch. What can Liverpool conjure up in these last couple of minutes? Joe Gomez on the halfway line now. Plays it outright to the feet of Mo Salah. Back inside to Fabinho, back to Salah. Salah retreating towards his own halfway line. They'll find Gomez, first time ball square, 15 yards to Van Dijk, who takes a touch, ships it out left. Andy Robertson, who thinks about driving forward. He nutmegs Rasmus Christensen, gets beyond him, and he's got beyond another one, and it's a beautiful cross in. It's taken a deflection, and it's just nipped wide of the back post. Brilliant stuff from Andy Robertson, one of the elite left-backs in world football, and has been for some years now. It's a brilliant drive forward, such a deft touch, and his cross did take a deflection off the thigh of Robin Koch. And out it'll go for another Liverpool corner. Alexander-Arnold with it, floated in. Too many Leeds bodies, and Cooper's the one to win it. Van Dijk wins the header on the edge of the area, but it's hooked clear eventually by Somerville, who's going to chase his own clearance. Robinson will get ahead of him, find Gomez. Gomez doesn't mess around. He sweeps a diagonal ball right onto the chest of Trent Alexander-Arnold. It's great. It's a great first touch from Trent Alexander-Arnold. Also, he's beating his man inside out. He's twisting his blood. Cross to the back. No one to meet it. Only Van Dijk. Liverpool really pushing it now. How many minutes of injury time we're going to have? 2 minutes. Darwin Nunez on the edge of the Leeds penalty area. Laid back to Salah. Salah with a floated ball to Robertson. Christensen hooked clear. 35 yards onto the feet of Thiago. Thiago feeds Robertson. Oh, it's lovely defending from Christensen. And then it's a good ball from him up to Harrison. Step over. It's created a bit of space. It's a lovely ball into Rodrigo, who's approaching the edge of the box. He's got 2 Liverpool defenders in front of him. Can he go by them? He decides to shoot with the left foot. And it's along the ground and easy for Alisson to get down to. But Liverpool look fallible when Leeds go on the break. Just too many bodies really getting back to prevent Rodrigo from driving forward inside, and his kind of tepid, weak, left-footed shot, an easy one for Alisson. A minute of the remaining 2 to go. Joe Gomez on the halfway line, squares it to Virgil van Dijk. Could this be the last attacking passage of play? Fabinho. Diagonally forward 15 yards to the right hand side to Trent Alexander-Arnold. Dispossessed. Can Leeds be the one to push something in the last 20 seconds? You wouldn't bet against it, because when they break quick. It's going to be hard to call this second half. It's going to be Pascal Struijk with a throw-in with just 10 seconds to go. Up the line towards Somerville, and Somerville does well to roll the defender, and now he's one-on-one with Van Dijk, approaching the edge of the area. Too many bodies coming back for Liverpool, but he's fouled. Oh, and it's a free kick, 25 yards out, perhaps. Slightly to the left of the goal, as Leeds are looking at it. Alisson's right-hand post. And right at the death, is there an opportunity? It'll be Jack Harrison or Brendan Aronson. Michael Oliver's line has been painted onto the hallowed turf of Anfield. Number 11, Harrison with the left foot, or Aronson with the right. Most likely be the last strike of the game, and it's lofted over the bar, and Michael Oliver does indeed blow up. And it's been a great first half here at Anfield, plenty of action. It was a catastrophic error between Gomez and Alisson. Alisson accepting responsibility on 4 minutes. Gomez squaring it back to his goalkeeper, who was slightly out of position, and a gleeful and grateful Rodrigo Moreno came onto it, tapped it into an empty net, left-footed from 4 yards out, and 10 minutes later, a cross looped up to the back post, the right-hand post of Leeds' goal, half volleyed in with the instep from Mo Salah, just from the edge of the 6-yard box, levelled it up. Leeds have looked very dangerous on the break. Brendan Aronson hit the bar. It's been a fine first half here at Anfield. We'll be back in 15 minutes for coverage of the second. It's Liverpool 1, Leeds United 1.
Did you know LiveScore's news service covers a wide range of football and non-football content, from predictive articles, transfer talk, match reports, in-depth analysis and much more? Just head over to the news section or the info tab. Want to receive match updates for the scores, stats and content for the matches that matter? You can find and favourite any event using our search feature or via our fixture listings and by hitting the star icon. During the match, receive live notifications of scores and key moments, whilst at full time receive updates when match highlights are ready to view and match reports are ready to read. Will be starting soon. Whilst you wait, why not follow us on all social channels at LiveScore for the latest stats, news and opinions. Thanks for tuning in to this LiveScore audio commentary. We will join our commentator for all the action soon. In the meantime, have you used our new Team Pages feature? Search for or select any team within the app to see form guides, fixtures, results, league tables, player stats and much more. Make sure you hit the star to favourite your club or clubs to receive live scores, updates, news and video based on the teams you love. LiveScore's news service covers a wide range of football and non-football content, from predictive articles, transfer talk, match reports, in-depth analysis, and much more. Just head over to the news section or the info tab. Want to receive match updates for the scores, stats and content for the matches that matter? You can find and favourite any event using our search feature or via our fixture listings and by hitting the star icon. During the match, receive live notifications of scores and key moments, whilst at full time receive updates when match highlights are ready to view and match reports are ready to read. Will be starting soon. Whilst you wait, why not follow us on all social channels at LiveScore for the latest stats, news and opinions. Thanks for tuning in to this LiveScore audio commentary. We will join our commentator for all the action soon. In the meantime, have you used our new Team Pages feature? Search for or select any team within the app to see form guides, fixtures, results, league tables, player stats and much more. Make sure you hit the star to favourite your club or clubs to receive live scores, updates, news and video based on the teams you love. Did you know LiveScore's news service covers a wide range of football and non-football content, from predictive articles, transfer talk, match reports, in-depth analysis and much more. Just head over to the news section or the info tab. Want to receive match updates for the scores, stats and content for the matches that matter? You can find and favourite any event using our search feature or via our fixture listings and by hitting the star icon. During the match, receive live notifications of scores and key moments, whilst at full time receive updates when match highlights are ready to view and match reports are ready to read. Will be starting soon. Whilst you wait, why not follow us on all social channels at LiveScore for the latest stats, news and opinions. Thanks for tuning in to this LiveScore audio commentary. We will join our commentator for all the action soon. In the meantime, have you used our new Team Pages feature? Search for or select any team within the app to see form guides, fixtures, results, league tables, player stats and much more. Make sure you hit the star to favourite your club or clubs to receive live scores, updates, news and video based on the teams you love. Did you know LiveScore's news service covers a wide range of football and non-football content, from predictive articles, transfer talk, match reports, in-depth analysis and much more. Just head over to the news section or the info tab. Want to receive match updates for the scores, stats and content for the matches that matter? You can find and favourite any event using our search feature or via our fixture listings and by hitting the star icon. During the match, receive live notifications of scores and key moments, whilst at full time receive updates when match highlights are ready to view and match reports are ready to read. will be starting soon. Whilst you wait, why not follow us on all social channels at LiveScore for the latest stats, news and opinions. Thanks for tuning in to this LiveScore audio commentary. We will join our commentator for all the action soon. In the meantime, have you used our new Team Pages feature? Search for or select any team within the app to see form guides, fixtures, results, league tables, player stats and much more. Make sure you hit the star to favourite your club or clubs to receive live scores, updates, news and video based on the teams you love. Did you know LiveScore's news service covers a wide range of football and non-football content, from predictive articles, transfer talk, match reports, in-depth analysis and much more? Just head over to the news section or the info tab. Want to receive match updates for the scores, stats and content for the matches that matter? You can find and favourite any event using our search feature or via our fixture listings and by hitting the star icon. During the match, receive live notifications of scores and key moments, whilst at full time receive updates when match highlights are ready to view and match reports are ready to read. Commentary will be starting soon. Whilst you wait, why not follow us on all social channels at LiveScore for the latest stats, news and opinions. Thanks for tuning in to this LiveScore audio commentary. We will join our commentator for all the action soon. In the meantime, have you used our new Team Pages feature? Search for or select any team within the app to see form guides, fixtures, results, league tables, player stats and much more. Make sure you hit the star to favourite your club or clubs to receive live scores, updates, news and video based on the teams you love. Did you know LiveScore's news service covers a wide range of football and non-football content, from predictive articles, transfer talk, match reports, in-depth analysis and much more? Just head over to the news section or the info tab. Want to receive match updates for the scores, stats and content for the matches that matter? You can find and favourite any event using our search feature or via our fixture listings and by hitting the star icon. During the match, receive live notifications of scores and key moments, whilst at full time receive updates when match highlights are ready to view and match reports are ready to read. Commentary will be starting soon. Whilst you wait, why not follow us on all social channels at LiveScore for the latest stats, news and opinions. Thanks for tuning in to this LiveScore audio commentary. We will join our commentator for all the action soon. In the meantime, have you used our new Team Pages feature? Search for or select any team within the app to see form guides, fixtures, results, league tables, player stats and much more. Make sure you hit the star to favourite your club or clubs to receive live scores, updates, news and video based on the teams you love. know, LiveScore's news service covers a wide range of football and non-football content, from predictive articles, transfer talk, match reports, in-depth analysis, and much more. Just head over to the news section or the info tab. Want to receive match updates for the scores, stats and content for the matches that matter? You can find and favourite any event using our search feature or via our fixture listings and by hitting the star icon. During the match, receive live notifications of scores and key moments, whilst at full time receive updates when match highlights are ready to view and match reports are ready to read. Commentary will be starting soon. Whilst you wait, why not follow us on all social channels at LiveScore for the latest stats, news and opinions. Thanks for tuning in to this LiveScore audio commentary. We will join our commentator for all the action soon. In the meantime, have you used our new Team Pages feature? Search for or select any team within the app to see form guides, fixtures, results.
Here's Van Dijk. Alisson nudging it forward to Gomez, who will look forward. He's always got his head up. But there's plenty of Leeds players pressing high. Not giving Gomez too much time to launch one forward. Thiago now. He'll play that out left. Right into the halfway line to Andy Robertson. Liverpool prepared to start this half in a patient manner. Anything other than the way they started in the first. And he's played out right to Harvey Elliott. Harvey Elliott encroaching on the box. Nudges it forward to Salah, but it's good cover from Cooper. It won't reach the touchline. And Harvey Elliott and Harrison will jostle, and Harrison will win the goal kick for Leeds United. As we get a look at captain Liam Cooper striding forward, he had an injury to a buttock which was almost going to keep him out tonight, but he did pass late fitness test, and they are solid when he's in the side. International experience as well, as Illan Meslier takes the goal kick left-footed up into the Liverpool half. Header won by Gomez. Mark Rocker for Leeds will hook it over his head to try and avert the danger. There's always danger when Thiago gets the ball, but he's dispossessed. And Leeds just careless in possession. And Nunez now on the inside right channel approaching the edge of the box. Crosses, but Meslier with good solid hands on the floor will retrieve that, no problem. So Meslier along the ground will roll that to Robin Koch. He'll knock it for Rasmus Christensen, who tries a neat little chip, but it doesn't really come off. And 5 minutes into this second half, it's nothing like the first half. Just a dip in pace so far, but I'm sure it'll pick up. It always does between these two. 6-0 here last season to Liverpool. We will not be having that scoreline tonight. Ball bouncing around in the area. Head tennis again. Won't settle for anyone, but here it will for Somerville. Somerville trying to curve it into the middle of the park towards Harrison. To no avail, but he will win a throw-in, the Dutchman. Number 10. Come all the way through the Leeds ranks. And the throw-in now taken to Tyler Adams. He'll try and nudge that into the box. Cleared by Fabinho. So Leeds now with their first corner of the game on 50 minutes. Trying to give their fans a lift on Saturday night. And we're going to see the introduction of Patrick Bamford for Leeds United. It could be a significant night for Bamford. He's just one short of 100 career league goals. He's gone 12 without one. It's a poor corner and it'll get cleared. And Liverpool, as they try to rush away, Michael Oliver blowing up for an infringement of a foul by Mark Rocker, who just clarifies with the referee that it was his. Oliver confirms it was. So back to Alisson now. Liverpool from deep, trying to bring it forward. Gomez to Trent Alexander-Arnold. It's a poor first touch from the England right back, but it does find its way to Elliott. Elliott can't get it under control, and out for another throw-in for Pascal Struijk. And here is Patrick Bamford. Tireless running, plenty of ability. Just going through a bit of a lean spell, but who would bet against a 100th career league goal at Anfield? And he's going to replace the man who did get his name on the goal scoring sheet this morning, earlier in the game, sorry. Rodrigo. Don't know what Rodrigo was doing this morning, but it certainly wasn't scoring a goal at Anfield. But here's Andy Robertson charging from a centre-back position. He beats one, he beats two. He's forward, he's dispossessed. And Tyler Adams now with an opportunity to alleviate some pressure for Leeds. Somerville on the right-hand side, 15, 20 yards into the Liverpool half. He slips, he regains his composure and gets on his feet again. Somerville with a whipping cross in and an easy one for Alisson. First bit of decent penetration from Leeds in this second half. Alisson will throw it out to the feet of Harvey Elliott. And Liverpool a little complacent here. Fabinho under pressure from Bamford. Almost loses his footing. There's been a few losing their footing tonight on this slippy surface. Fabinho again will receive it from his countryman. Of birth, I should say. Thiago. Played out right now to Trent Alexander-Arnold. Back to Alexander-Arnold from Elliott. Gomez now to sweep it left. A good switch. Oh, and it just nearly went beyond Christensen to the oncoming Robertson, but again, really good defending from Rasmus Christensen. He's had a good game tonight. Almost turned goal provider in that first half. Can Patrick Bamford get his first goal in 13 league games? It's a 95-minute equaliser against Brentford last December now. It's a fair while. But things happen like that in football. Could it be the man to get Leeds a much-needed 3 points? 53 minutes in. If you just joined us, it's Liverpool 1, Leeds United 1. Really good first half. Bit of a slow second half up until now. No real chances in these 8 minutes. Joe Gomez looks to try and penetrate the Leeds defence with a long through ball along the ground towards Mo Salah, but the Egyptian can't track that down quick enough. And now it'll roll. Ilham Millier now with another opportunity to go long, I'd imagine. Both of his centre-halves not even look at him at the moment. They just stroll forward. So Millier looking to gain some ground territorially. He does slide his left foot through that. It's a long one. Gomez wins the header over Bamford. They're headed back towards Somerville, who looks lively in this second half. Plenty of pace on him. Pascal Struijk now in left-back position. It's a poor ball forward into Elliott, and Elliott seems to have impetus and drive. It's a poor diagonal inside ball, though, from number 19 for Liverpool. And surely a foul by Fabinho there on Marc Roca as the Spaniard tries to get away from him. Number 8. Free kick to Leeds. Halfway in their own half. Roca takes quickly, first time left-footed, tries to release Bamford over the top. Gomez wins the header, but Leeds pressing now. Jack Harrison, number 11, up to the edge of the area. Aronson is bouncing unkindly for everyone. Neither side getting the benefit of the bounce there, and Liverpool still under pressure, and Alexander-Arnold tries to clear. He slashes at it, slices it, and it'll go out of play just 10 yards in front of him. And Leeds now 10 minutes into this half, slowly but surely becoming a nuisance to Liverpool. Roca plays it square to Sarenso Somerville. He's 20 yards out. He brings it into the box. Christensen with a cross. Somerville should have shot, really. But they do have a corner. Somerville, did he have time to shoot? He just wouldn't really get underneath his feet properly to have a strike. Nudges it right to Christensen, whose cross is cleared. So, another corner for Leeds. On the far right-hand side, Leeds attacking right to left. All in white, head to toe. And the corner comes in. Headed clear by the towering Van Dijk, and Mo Salah back helping, tries to hook it forward to Elliott to release Elliott, but it hits a white body. And Leeds United still in the Liverpool half here. Aronson is dispossessed by Fabinho, and it's played forward, but only as far as Liam Cooper, who awkwardly passes it to the right-hand side with his left foot to Somerville. Koch now with a through ball along the ground. It's a bad one. It's intercepted easily, that by Gomez. And it gives Liverpool a chance to get up to the halfway line. Elliott unlucky not to break, but Silencio Somerville at pace has burst past Andy Robertson, and his cross doesn't have much on it. Direction nor energy. And it's cut out. And now we get a Thiago masterclass in how to control the football. Stunning. Plays it inside, just 5 yards forward and diagonally to Nunez, who's been forced back 15-20 yards by good press from Leeds defenders. But the ball will finally end up at the feet of Alisson. Trent Alexander-Arnold will knock it forward to Harvey Elliott. Fabinho now. Gomez brings it up to the halfway line, plays it along the ground and into the feet of Elliott again. Elliott makes himself available for the return ball after giving it to Gomez. And now we're getting a Brazilian masterclass in the form of Fabinho. Thiago, stunning. Again, right to the toe of Mo Salah in that familiar position as he cuts into the area. He's trying to get it onto his left foot. He does, and he's shanked it. And it's wide, but it's that typical type of goal that Mo Salah scores, all of his best ones weaving in from the right-hand side. But he doesn't catch it quite cleanly enough, and over it'll fly, and that'll give Jurgen Klopp a little bit of time to get his substitutes ready. Jordan Henderson is up and ready to go. There's another one behind him. We'll see who it is in a second. Liverpool in possession in the Leeds half now. Mo Salah squares it into the middle, but it's a poor ball, and Christensen will get in there ahead of Andy Robertson. Somerville now, who's making a real pest of himself towards the Liverpool defence, and he's fouled by Van Dijk. 10 yards into the Liverpool half. Van Dijk again, not understanding why. He's been adjudged to have fouled Somerville there. Goes to ground quite easily. The small Dutchman and the big Dutchman right behind him just look to barge him to the ground, really. A little innocuous, but an infringement nonetheless. So, Leeds with a free kick, 5 yards in from the touchline, and 22 yards into the Liverpool half. A nice opportunity, but Liverpool keeping a defensive high line relatively high. Oh, but they're going to go for goal! Oh. And Alisson was alert to it. I think it was Jack Harrison with the left foot trying to loft it over. Alisson must have seen a gap there, but the Brazilian goes back. But they come again, Leeds, and it's through the middle to Bamford. And Bamford's going to try again from 25 yards to loop it on the half volley over the Brazilian for his 100th goal. Claimed by Alisson, though. Plucks it out of the air, and it's forward now, and Darwin Núñez with a wasteful shot from 25 yards, and it skitters wide of Illan Mellier's right post. So as we approach the hour mark, we are going to see club captain Jordan Henderson, Harvey Elliott coming off. Another good shift from Elliott, finding his feet at this level without a problem. And we're also going to see the end of Fabinho's evening, and it's going to be Curtis Jones as the second replacement. So Fabinho, Henderson off, Fabinho and Elliott off, Jones and Henderson on. Henderson takes the armband, of course he does. And Liverpool trying to go straight back after a poor goal kick from Meslier. And here's Jones' first opportunity to get involved in the play. Can't get the shot away, and it's going to sit now for Robertson, who strikes it, beat away by Illan Meslier with the fists. Ball's still in the Leeds United penalty area. It's not now. It's out for a throw-in, and a throw-in to Leeds, and they'll be grateful for that, because Curtis Jones, just on the pitch, darted in from the right-hand side, cuts in diagonally, nice little step over. His shot cannons off a Leeds defender, and it's sat kindly for Robertson. But his strike could only be beaten away by the French goalkeeper, Illan Meslier. So this second half really picked up. First 5 minutes was pretty drab, but both sides with a bit of energy. Crescencio Somerville's down on the ground, and Jesse Marsh having a word with his coach there. What is his next move? He's a positive chap, Jesse Marsh, makes positive substitutions. Bamford being one of them. And they're going to have a throw-in now, just almost in line with the edge of the Liverpool penalty area. Rasmus Christensen up to take it. Looking for movement. Imploring someone to create an angle for him. In the end, it's Somerville. They're in that far right-hand corner, Leeds. And they've done beautifully. And it's still Somerville. It's lovely football. Crossed into the back post. It's going to sit for Rocker. It's struck first time by Struijk. Off the Liverpool defender's knee. And now Thiago comes across in front of Somerville and defends brilliantly. He's got half a yard of space to knock it forward. Unlike him to not find a red shirt, but I don't think it was his intention. His intention was to just clear his lines. And he did that sufficiently, but Leeds now 20 yards into the Liverpool half on the far right-hand side. Liverpool attacking left to right. But they're currently backs to the wall a little bit. 62 minutes in, Liverpool 1, Leeds United 1. Throw-in taken by Christensen, right down the line towards Somerville, who's looking like Leeds' most likely man in this second half. Back to Alisson, though, and he's under pressure from Bamford. The Brazilian goalkeeper does clear sufficiently to get up to the halfway line, but Leeds come again. Koch with the ball chipped over the top. Flag stays down. Aronson can't get beyond Gomez. It's good cover from the 25-year-old Liverpool centre-half. He clears up the line with his left foot and it'll stray out of play. So Leeds really starting to find themselves comfortable deeper in the Liverpool half now. Christensen with a throw-in. Has to go very short though. The ball back to Christensen doesn't give him much of an option but to chop it up into the air and into the Liverpool box, and it's dealt with comfortably by Virgil van Dijk. Alisson crashes a ball down the right wing towards Trent Alexander-Arnold, but too much pace on it, can't be controlled by Alexander-Arnold, and Liverpool under pressure again. Bamford trying to nip in front of Virgil van Dijk in the 6-yard box, cleared. Throw into Leeds, just 5 yards up from the corner flag on this near left side. Bamford proving to be a useful substitution so far. Harrison right in the corner flag. He's got Trent Alexander-Arnold on top of him. And Harrison does enough to win a throw-in. Jesse Marsh in a very casual jumper there, sleeves pulled up. Looking relatively calm. Harrison. Lovely footwork. He's got beyond 3 players there. He's clipped in by Rocker and over the head of Bamford, and a comfortable one for Alisson to run out. He'll take that in the hand and he'll roll it straight out to Scotland captain Andy Robertson, who's already gone beyond the halfway line in the space of 3 seconds. His final touch is too heavy. It's a fine run, but Christensen will get the loose ball into Rocker. Rocker sweeps it out left towards Harrison, chested down. Harrison on the edge of the Liverpool area now. He's trying to step over and confuse Trent Alexander-Arnold, but he has won a corner, and the Leeds fans right there, right on top of Harrison. Fervent support. And number 11 will be taking this corner on the left side. Captain Cooper pushing forward, as is Christensen. Harrison with a high, long ball over the top of everyone, and Christensen, and out for a Liverpool throw-in on the far side in line with the penalty area. Poor delivery. Well, poor delivery if no one's meeting it at the back there, but there was a fair bit of height on that. Unexpected for people to retrieve that one. So 65 minutes in, still 1-1. Liverpool's stop-start season in the league continuing. Certainly would be deemed 2 drop points, I would say, at home today after a fine performance in Holland midweek, but they might get a chance here as Liam Cooper slips. Mo Salah might be the beneficiary. He leads it onto Nunez, but a fine save again from Meslier, who's out quickly and low and blocks with his knees from the Uruguayan. Liverpool now with their first real chance in about 10 minutes. Thiago on the far left side, right across near the touchline. Ball's out of play now. Good covering from Rocker. Liverpool throw-in. Darwin Nunez again just in front of goal. Looking a little sluggish. Meslier less so. Straight out at his feet. Saved with his legs. Trent Alexander-Arnold on the halfway line. No other option but to go long and back to his goalkeeper, left-footed. Alisson pushes it forward to Henderson. Henderson's playing very deep indeed. Out towards number 66, Alexander-Arnold, plays it back into his own half towards Gomez. Thiago under pressure, but does brilliantly to just nip it out from the feet of Bamford and feed it to the left towards Trent. Up towards Nunez on the edge of the area now. He's got 3 Leeds bodies in front of him and limited options, and the limited options show there as he can only smash it against Somerville. But Trent feeds it on towards Salah. It's brilliant feet on the edge of the box from Mo Salah. His shot takes a deflection. It's going to roll kindly for Firmino, whose cross is blocked by Robert Koch. And now for a Liverpool corner. Get another chance to look at that. Kind of, it was a calamity from Liam Cooper. First he missed, well, he swung at it and it went right past him. And then he slipped. Tried to half volley it. He slipped as he landed. And Mo Salah unselfishly feeding it to the left. Not so clinical from Nunez, but Meslier was out so quickly. Trent Alexander-Arnold with this corner. Header one. Is it still in play? It's a good save at the near post from Meslier. Corner whipped in, curving away from goal. I think it's Andy Robertson. No, it's Jordan Henderson. Right on the touchline, trying to play it back across goal, and it looks like it's creeping in at Mellier's near post, but he gets down well. It's a very tall man, but down fast there. Headed clear. Trent Alexander-Arnold, 40 yards out, 35 now. Andy Robertson, good opportunity, cross it from the touchline. There's no one at the back post to meet it. Pascal Struijk is, and he's popped out for a corner. And it's end-to-end stuff in that one team spends 5 minutes down at the other end of the park, and then vice versa. Liverpool looking for their 7th goal from a set piece this season. Only Fulham and Spurs have more. And it could be a lot down to this man's delivery. Alexander-Arnold, the arm goes up, the signal's there. Poor ball, actually. And Somerville on the edge of the box nudges it forward 10 yards towards Bamford, but Liverpool are going to have another opportunity to roll it back to their goalkeeper and go again. Alisson, outright to Curtis Jones. There's Firmino, finds Henderson. Henderson right on the centre circle, more or less, to Thiago. Thiago looks to pass to the left, but he just drifts past Bamford as if he's a ghost. Just his movement, and the way he shifts his body weight, buys him those, half a yard, and it's always sufficient. It's going to be Alexander-Arnold to swing in from the right. It's a vicious cross, and took a deflection, but Christensen prevents it from going out for a corner. Knocked up to the halfway line by Christensen. But they will come back down towards the Leeds goal. Mo Salah has had the ball taken off his toe by Curtis Jones. Will it sit for Salah? No, it won't. Not quite anyway. It's over the bar. Salah thought it was a corner. I can't believe it's not. Neither can I, really. I'm sure that's come off the Leeds foot. Yeah, Robin Koch. Perhaps it did bounce back off Salah, though. 3 strikes of the ball in a nanosecond. So difficult for the referee to tell. And as Henderson remonstrates, Michael Oliver ignores. Goal kick Leeds, 70 minutes in. Liverpool 1, Leeds United 1. Saturday night special here at Anfield. Header 1 on the halfway line from Leeds captain Liam Cooper. It's good, rolled a good 50 yards back towards the Liverpool goal line. Retrieved by Alexander-Arnold. Played to Alisson and now out to left to Andy Robertson, and he wastes no time again in going beyond the halfway line. He's got 3 white bodies in front of him, and he's lost out for Tyler Adams. Leeds shift it out to the left-hand side to Jack Harrison. He's got 0 support, but he's somehow engineered a lovely ball through towards Bamford that's cut out by Virgil van Dijk and knocked out for a throw-in. And Jesse Marsch with 19 minutes of normal time to play is going to make a substitution. It's Wilfred Ngonto to replace the tirelessly running Jack Harrison. Spoke very highly of Ngonto the other day. Jesse Marsch, so let's see what he's got to offer in these remaining 20 minutes. Leeds 20 yards into the Liverpool half. It's Christensen inside to Adams. He's going to get chipped out awkwardly, and difficult one for Struijk to deal with, but he's done well. And he finds Gnonto for his first touch. 5 yards from the edge of the penalty area on this near left-hand side. Leeds attacking right to left. Aronson. Played back to Mark Rocker. Here's Struijk now. He's got a bit of space. Who's he got in the middle? Just Bamford. He elects to go down the line back to Aronson, and Aronson just never stops running. What a pest for the defence. But it's good positioning by Gomez. Aronson couldn't get away from him. And now Darwin Nunez in all spots. Would you believe in the left-back spot? helping out. It's going to go back to Allison, and Allison will clear, and here comes Curtis Jones bombing into the Leeds half. He's got an option on his right. There's Mo Salah and nothing through the middle, but he chooses to go through the middle, and he knows straight away it's a bad ball. Gillan Melier feeds Struijk. Struijk to Adams. It's under serious pressure here from Jones. Jones lifting both arms in the air. I'm not touching him, referee. Referee happy to let play continue. Trent Alexander-Arnold does well to win it back off Bamford and keep Liverpool with possession. Thiago left-footed on the halfway line. Finds Andy Robertson. Still 1-1. 4 defeats in a row for Leeds. This would be a welcome point, but Mo Salah has got a chance here with a slip from a Leeds defender, and he's going to chip it over the bar. He could easily have crossed that along the ground with his right foot, but he went for something fancy. And here's me saying Leeds are doing well in their attempt to stop this 4-match run of defeats. And inexplicably giving the ball away to Mo Salah, who rather selfishly goes for the glory and a goal of beauty rather than squaring it to a teammate. Melier again with a left-footed long goal kick, but it won't go over the head of Joe Gomez. It'll be won by Gomez, and Nunez with his back to goal, 45 yards from goal, chests down and allows Liverpool to come from deep again. Gomez, 30 yards and outright to Alexander-Arnold, to Jones. Oh, Alexander-Arnold expecting a pass down the line. Jones passes it back, and now Leeds do retrieve some ground and get the ball into the Liverpool half, but they're going to win a throw in. Liverpool taken quickly, and now the ball's out right to the far left-hand side, chested down by Andy Robertson, 20 yards into the Leeds half, played back inside and diagonally to Thiago. Henderson on the halfway line, takes a touch, squares it to Gomez. 15 minutes to go. Gomez along the ground, really accurate into the feet of Jones, but too much pace on it for Jones to control comfortably. Gomez finds Allison. Van Dijk was lucky there. Van Dijk under pressure from Somerville, fellow Dutchman. Gets away with it though, Van Dijk. Thiago now. Gomez. Have we got a goal left in this game? Here's Gnonto. Inside to Mark Roca. Does a lovely 360 with the ball. Not quite like Anthony's the other day. It was only needed thing there for Roca to pirouette. And as he releases the ball, it does hit a red shirt and go out for a throw-in. And Mark Roca ties his shoelaces, or his bootlaces. And Jurgen Klopp decides to complain about that from the sideline. But we're back underway. Throw-in taken by Struijk. Thiago though now for Liverpool in the halfway line, juggles with it, knocks it forward to Salah, who tries to ship it out left towards Darwin Nunez. Again, fine defending, solid and strong from Christensen. Can only clear it 25 yards to the feet of Andy Robertson. Liverpool desperate for 3 points, desperate to crawl up the table a little more. Alexander-Arnold up to Jones, 5 yards from the edge of the area. Now Mo Salah clips it into the middle with the right foot, headed first time clear by Robin Koch. And the throw-in will go out of play. Trent Alexander-Arnold thrown into the feet of Jones. Surely another throw in there. It has gone out of play, this time for Leeds United. So left back Pascal Struijk will take that. Another Dutchman on the park at the moment. And his only option down the line is Wilfred Gnonto, who is a diminutive figure. Unlikely to win a duel in the air with curved cross towards the edge of the area, towards Nunez from Alexander-Arnold. Liverpool still with it. Nunez, lovely little shimmy, he goes to shoot into the top corner, and it's a fine save from Melier, using his right arm to flick it away from the top left corner of his goal. He just dropped the shoulder, Nunez. I think it's going in. Really good effort. Get a better angle here. Certainly going in. Great save from Illan Meslier. But Nunez showing what he can do. That is absolutely going under the bar. And all 6'7" of Illan Meslier. I never think he looks that tall in a goalkeeping outfit, but he is. And it came in handy, real handy there. Robertson, the corner from this right side. In the swinger, punch clear again from Meslier. He's good with the punches. That's 3 times he's cleared his lines well enough tonight. Henderson, though, chipping back in towards the box. There's bodies everywhere in the 6-yard box, and Wilfred Gnonto will be the man to take it clear in the left-back spot. And it's a really composed ball forward to Brendan Aronson, who dashes beyond the halfway line and plays it left to Somerville. Somerville onto Bamford, who's one-on-one. It's a dreadful first touch for his 100th goal, but he's played it back into Aronson. They're still in the penalty area. He'll rue that touch if nothing comes of this, and it's a corner ball as Bamford on a plate. It's a lovely move. His first touch, he tried to take it with the outside of his left to just guide it onto his right, but it kind of went over his foot. And all he could manage was to win a corner. Yeah, it's just lack of match fitness. And Jesse Marsh, hand in head, cannot believe it. A glorious opportunity for Patrick Bamford. As we get close to 80 minutes on the clock, and yeah, his face says it all. Bamford, he knows. Corner ball from the far right side, taken left-footed, swung in high again. It's going to go over everyone. Christensen does get a header onto it, into Alisson's near right post, side netting, more or less. Creeps behind the goal. Liverpool, very lucky that Patrick Bamford hasn't played a huge amount of football this season. Very lucky that he's 12 games without a goal. Was he thinking about that 100th goal? Trent Alexander-Arnold off and James Milner on. In all the furore up at that end of the park. 10 minutes for Milner to stabilise, galvanise and drive his team forward. Try and look for this win, but Leeds have got a goal in them. They've always got a goal in them, Leeds. But they have had a good second half and really tried to impose themselves on this game. Jordan Henderson down on the chest in his own half, and half volleys 40 yards clear. Ball comes straight back down to them. The Liverpool defence, that is, and Milner will take the throw in. That's his first contribution. He's got back to Alisson. Here's Gomez now. Takes a touch with the instep of the right foot. Plays it out neatly to Milner, whose first touch down the line is a fine one. Salah inside and square. Misjudged though. Played up to the feet of Bamford now. Bamford, again, with not the most perfect touch, but Leeds still got it. Not anymore, they haven't, as James Milner forges his way down the right, hugging that touchline, crossed in. It won't sit for anyone. It's going to drop now for Firmino, who hits it on the half volley, but it's along the ground and doesn't quite strike it sweetly enough to beat Illan Meslier, who's had a great game. Oh, Firmino in the form he's in as well. Back in the goals. Mane departs and he finds a way to flourish in this Liverpool side. 30 shots up now. 17 for Liverpool and 13 for Leeds. Tell you a little bit about the game. On target 8 for Liverpool, 5 for Leeds. It's been a pretty nasty clash of heads. Andy Robertson down and Tyler Adams. Going to have a little stoppage here. It's not been a game of stoppages, really. Been nothing nasty or malicious in this game. And nothing badly timed. So this is the first serious stoppage we'll have in this half. As both managers frantically pacing up and down their technical area. Marsh Moso, as we get a good shot of Bamford there, walking over to Somerville. What's he thinking? you imagine 100th league goal at Anfield to win the game with just 10 minutes on the clock? It wasn't to be on that occasion. We've still got 7 minutes plus injury time to go. And we see it again. The more you see it, the more you feel for him. Such a simple touch normally with the outside of the left foot, just to set him for a right-footed strike, which would have been a diagonal shot, most likely, down to Alisson's right, from about 16 yards out. Funny old game football. Can they lift themselves off 9 points, Leeds United? It's their fewest after 11 league games of a season for, well, since the 2003-04 season, when they were last relegated. That was the beginning of their hiatus from this magnificent league. Number 12, Adams, back to his feet, as is Andy Robertson. Little shake of their hands there between the pair. So Rasmus Christensen creeps forward 2 yards into Liverpool half on the far right side and takes a throw in. Throws it hard and aggressively down the line. And they'll get another one. It was Somerville's busyness that won them that one. And he's put on a fine show today, Sorenso Somerville, as have many of them. Christensen, another one. Brendan Aronson, not stopped. What an engine. And they're going to have another throw in. This time it's Christensen to likely go long. But he doesn't tend to have a lot of options. No angles created. There's been a few throw-ins in a similar position where Leeds have looked a little laboured in creating space. Ball back to Alisson, who takes a rather clumsy clearance, but it's worked out quite nicely for them. A nice exchange between Nunez and Mo Salah on the halfway line, but it's come to nothing. There's Joe Gomez on the half volley, left-footed, kind of shanks his clearance, and again it's worked out nicely for them. And this time there's an opportunity. Mo Salah with a left foot, and again Meslier, his nemesis. And Salah puts his forehead into his palms, but Meslier, the man of the moment, and keeping Leeds in this game. Henderson is going to go beyond Strike. He won't go behind and beyond Ngonto, but he'll win a corner, and Ngonto, you're fuming, convinced that was a goal kick. But it will be a corner ball for the home side. 86 minutes down now, 4 to go. Milner with a corner in the absence of Alexander-Arnold. It's going to reach Curtis Jones at the back, strikes, and it cannons off a yellow and white shirt. Yellow trim barely visible, but it's there. One of the three colours of this club, Leeds United, putting up a good showing here on Saturday night at Anfield, but 3.5 of normal time, plus a good few more. Can we get a goal in the remaining moments? It's on the penalty spot now. It's all bouncing around, and Tyler Adams puts his foot through it and clears it 40 yards. Brought down well again by Gomez. Down the line, good one for Milner. Into the near post, Meslier again. Diving almost parallel to the ground. Gets a double fist out and clears. But it's going to be coming back. Henderson now. This time he's on the left-hand side. He's been everywhere since he's come on, Henderson. Jones finds Henderson going for the return ball. The two substitutes that came on at the same time. Trying to get a cross off Henderson, but he's going to get a corner as he's ball in. Strikes Adams on the shin. And the pair of them having a little set to. And now a smile and a handshake as Henderson heads towards the penalty spot. Corner outswinger this time. Oh, Joe Gomez right on the penalty spot. Almost got his head to that. It'll run clear for Henderson. Back to Thiago. Here's Milner from deep. Tries to swing one left into the area. And he's done so to Robertson. Robertson, Firmino with a header, and Meslier again with a great stop. Oh, Meslier, he's earned this point on his own almost tonight. He has really adjusted well to the Premier League. Last season he was super. And the cross met Andy Robertson's head. Really purposeful head back in from the Scotsman. Firmino, 8 yards out, heads down to the ground. And Meslier performing miracles again. Surely man of the match. Van Dijk now in a bit of trouble though, and he recovers well on the edge of his area as the ball goes up to the other end of the park. Hacked clear by Milner, but Leeds will try and get it back forward. It's in Nonto now. Very clever cushioned header to put it behind his body. He spins and gets it back into his path. He's got a good cross away. Bamford now, Somerville getting close. And Somerville has given Leeds the lead on 88 minutes and 53 seconds. And he's poked it beyond the Brazilian. Astonishing stuff here right at the death. Sirencio Somerville has had a really good game. Possibly giving Leeds 3 very, very precious points. And Jesse Marsch rushes over to Rasmus Christensen to give some defensive instructions for the remaining minutes in the game. Ah, but Liverpool again, unable to collect the points they need. As we see again that Nonto header, it's really clever. He's near the byline. He pulls it back. Bamford flicks it up. Not sure what Bamford was really trying to do, but as it sets down, just left of the goal, Somerville. Oh, yes, Somerville, chest, knee, pokes it beyond Alisson. Beyond Alisson's dive to his left. And the 90's almost up now. And the more you see it, the more brilliant it is from Crescencio Somerville. And as the ball floats into the bottom corner, Jesse Marsch can't believe it. Hilarious facial expression. What an end to the game. And Somerville, just minutes after Meslier's made 3 magnificent saves at the other end, could be taking Leeds out of the relegation spot. And it's no wonder we get a view there of Meslier, because his contribution has been monumental. And Somerville immediately hauled off by his manager, Luke Ayling coming on for him. We're going to find out any second now how many minutes of injury time are to play, as Curtis Jones penetrates down the left-hand side for Liverpool, crossed in, cleared by Cooper. We've got 5 minutes. We've had 1 minute of them already. Henderson from the left-hand side plays a lovely ball through the floor to Salah. Oh, and Salah's through ball to Robertson. That man again, Meslier, slides out. And he's taken a real smash to the face in the process. Heroic stuff, brave stuff. And Robertson, concerned, rushes over. I think the Leeds players knew that Robertson, there's no ill feeling towards him. They knew full well that he was going for that ball fairly and squarely. But Robin Koch standing over Illan Meslier, had his head in his hands. So it's difficult to see what the extent of the injury is. Just the part of Robertson's foot that becomes his leg crashes into the face of Illan Meslier. It's a sad way for his game to possibly end after incredible goalkeeping performance this night, this Saturday night here at Anfield. Liverpool 1, Leeds United 2, 92 minutes on the clock. Well, there were 5 minutes of injury time added, but Illan Meslier, the priority right now. And Jurgen Klopp. Oh, defensive body language, arms crossed. But Meslier now back to his feet. He's got the referee by his side and 2 trainers. As we get another look at the goal, Nonto did really well on the left side. It's a brilliant cushioned header over his own defender behind him and the Liverpool defender. He just peeled away, cut it back. Bamford with a little touch onto Somerville. Somerville takes it on the knee, chest, right foot, pokes it beyond Alisson. Jesse Marsh's reaction. Well, you'll have to see it. You'll have to wait for it on video. Allison brings it forward. He's almost up to the halfway line. He chops it up high into the Leeds box. More heroic defending from Rasmus Christensen. And the injury to Meslier, not as serious as we first thought, so we will maybe have a couple of minutes on top of the 5 that were planned. Cross in, headed clear by Luke Ayling. It's a good header. There's power behind it, but Henderson now on a sixpence, 40-yard ball right onto the toe of Milner. First time along the ground. Milner feeds it back into Salah. Salah back to Gomez. Henderson, 40 yards from goal, out left now. Liverpool frantically trying to find something. Crossed in and headed clear again by that man, Rasmus Christensen. Some towering performances tonight by Leeds United players. Leeds backs to the wall stuff here. Liverpool pushing everything forward. The ball halfway down the Leeds half of the left-hand side. Lovely stuff from Henderson, and he's going to try the long, romantic effort. Other options on. And in the pants to the Leeds fans, they're still incredulous at the last few minutes. Shirts off. Players on other fans' shoulders there. Jesse Marsh giving instruction. I can absolutely confirm there are no players on Leeds fans' shoulders, but there are fans on fans' shoulders. No players have entered the crowd. Time slipping away for Liverpool. A 29 unbeaten home game record about to go. Their first defeat in front of fans since 2017 against Crystal Palace. About to go. Ball over the top. Illan Meslier collects and drops to the ground. And he'd probably happily lie on that ball until midnight right now. Liverpool 1, Leeds United 2. The 95 minutes that was planned has gone. We had 5 minutes of injury time. There was that incident with Meslier. It's going to give them another minute or two. Liverpool to try and force one forward. Ball's in the hands of Alisson now. He rolls it out quickly to Robertson. Robertson elects to pump long and up through the middle. Up towards Van Dijk, who's joined the party up there now, but it'll bounce kindly for Struijk, who'll chest it into the welcoming hands of Illan Meslier. And the French goalkeeper won't be taking too long over this. Meslier with a long clearance. Up to Robertson, headed back to Alisson. Alisson wastes no time in rolling out to the feet of Milner. Milner takes a couple of touches and goes long, but that's going to be back to Meslier yet again. And Meslier, surprisingly, or not so, goes to ground right in front of Van Dijk. Van Dijk asks him to get up and hurry up. It won't be happening. Crysencio Somerville off his seat at the dugout. Is he the match winner? We're about to find out. And now the ball will slowly dribble out of play up at the Liverpool end. And the Leeds fans loving every second of this. And there it is. It's all over here at Anfield. Crysencio Somerville's late goal has won it for Leeds United and destroyed a lot of Liverpool standing records. And you can see the relief and joy in Jesse Marsh as he hugs his players. He almost crushed Mark Rocker there. And Rasmus Christensen, a very worthy recipient of a hug from his manager. Somerville's performance, towering. Meslier's performance, towering. Christensen, incredible. It's a great night for Leeds United. It's a less so night for Liverpool. And their stop-start season continues, but it's just what Leeds needed. It's finished Liverpool 1, Leeds United 2. It all started with Rodrigo on 4 minutes, benefiting from an Alisson error, tapping in from 6 yards into an empty goal. 10 minutes later, Mo Salah with an equaliser. A half-footed volley from 6 yards out, down at Illan Meslier's near post. But it's Crysencio Somerville right at the death, 88 minutes. taking the ball on chest, knee, and poking it beyond Alisson. Beyond Alisson's dive to his left-hand side. It wasn't to be. Meslier was superb in goals for Leeds United. It's finished here at Anfield on this Saturday night. Liverpool 1, Leeds United 2. Thanks so much for joining us for this great game. We'll be back with other games very soon. Cheers.
Commentary will be starting soon. Whilst you wait, why not follow us on all social channels at LiveScore for the latest stats, news and opinions. Thanks for tuning in to this LiveScore audio commentary. We will join our commentator for all the action soon. In the meantime, have you used our new Team Pages feature? Search for or select any team within the app to see form guides, fixtures, results, league tables, player stats and much more. Make sure you hit the star to favourite your club or clubs to receive live scores, updates, news and video based on the teams you love. Did you know LiveScore's news service covers a wide range of football and non-football content, from predictive articles, transfer talk, match reports, in-depth analysis and much more? Just head over to the news section or the info tab. Want to receive match updates for the scores, stats and content for the matches that matter? You can find and favourite any event using our search feature or via our fixture listings and by hitting the star icon. During the match, receive live notifications of scores and key moments, whilst at full time receive updates when match highlights are ready to view and match reports are ready to read. Will be starting soon. Whilst you wait, why not follow us on all social channels at LiveScore for the latest stats, news and opinions. Thanks for tuning in to this LiveScore audio commentary. We will join our commentator for all the action soon. In the meantime, have you used our new Team Pages feature? Search for or select any team within the app to see form guides, fixtures, results, league tables, player stats and much more. Make sure you hit the star to favourite your club or clubs to receive live scores, updates, news and video based on the teams you love. Did you know LiveScore's news service covers a wide range of football and non-football content, from predictive articles, transfer talk, match reports, in-depth analysis and much more? Just head over to the news section or the info tab. Want to receive match updates for the scores, stats and content for the matches that matter? You can find and favourite any event using our search feature or via our fixture listings and by hitting the star icon. During the match, receive live notifications of scores and key moments, whilst at full time receive updates when match highlights are ready to view and match reports are ready to read. Will be starting soon. Whilst you wait, why not follow us on all social channels at LiveScore for the latest stats, news and opinions. Thanks for tuning in to this live score audio commentary. We will join our commentator for all the action soon. In the meantime, have you used our new Team Pages feature? Search for or select any team within the app to see form guides, fixtures, results, league tables, player stats and much more. Make sure you hit the star to favourite your club or clubs to receive live scores, updates, news and video based on the teams you love. Did you know LiveScore's news service covers a wide range of football and non-football content, from predictive articles, transfer talk, match reports, in-depth analysis and much more? Just head over to the news section or the info tab. Want to receive match updates for the scores, stats and content for the matches that matter? You can find and favourite any event using our search feature or via our fixture listings and by hitting the star icon. During the match, receive live notifications of scores and key moments, whilst at full time receive updates when match highlights are ready to view and match reports are ready to read. Commentary will be starting soon. Whilst you wait, why not follow us on all social channels at LiveScore for the latest stats, news and opinions. Thanks for tuning in to this LiveScore audio commentary. We will join our commentator for all the action soon. In the meantime, have you used our new Team Pages feature? Search for or select any team within the app to see form guides, fixtures, results, league tables, player stats and much more. Make sure you hit the star to favourite your club or clubs to receive live scores, updates, news and video based on the teams you love. Did you know LiveScore's news service covers a wide range of football and non-football content, from predictive articles, transfer talk, match reports, in-depth analysis and much more? Just head over to the news section or the info tab. Want to receive match updates for the scores, stats and content for the matches that matter? You can find and favourite any event using our search feature or via our fixture listings and by hitting the star icon. During the match, receive live notifications of scores and key moments, whilst at full time receive updates when match highlights are ready to view and match reports are ready to read. Commentary will be starting soon. Whilst you wait, why not follow us on all social channels at LiveScore for the latest stats, news and opinions. Thanks for tuning in to this LiveScore audio commentary. We will join our commentator for all the action soon. In the meantime, have you used our new Team Pages feature? Search for or select any team within the app to see form guides, fixtures, results, league tables, player stats and much more. Make sure you hit the star to favourite your club or clubs to receive live scores, updates, news and video based on the teams you love. Did you know LiveScore's news service covers a wide range of football and non-football content, from predictive articles, transfer talk, match reports, in-depth analysis and much more? Just head over to the news section or the info tab. Want to receive match updates for the scores, stats and content for the matches that matter? You can find and favourite any event using our search feature or via our fixture listings and by hitting the star icon. During the match, receive live notifications of scores and key moments, whilst at full time receive updates when match highlights are ready to view and match reports are ready to read. Commentary will be starting soon. Whilst you wait, why not follow us on all social channels at LiveScore for the latest stats, news and opinions. Thanks for tuning in to this LiveScore audio commentary. We will join our commentator for all the action soon. In the meantime, have you used our new Team Pages feature? Search for or select any team within the app to see form guides, fixtures, results, league tables, player stats and much more. Make sure you hit the star to favourite your club or clubs to receive live scores, updates, news and video based on the teams you love. Did you know LiveScore's news service covers a wide range of football and non-football content, from predictive articles, transfer talk, match reports, in-depth analysis and much more? Just head over to the news section or the info tab. Want to receive match updates for the scores, stats and content for the matches that matter? You can find and favourite any event using our search feature or via our fixture listings and by hitting the star icon. During the match, receive live notifications of scores and key moments, whilst at full time receive updates when match highlights are ready to view and match reports are ready to read. Commentary will be starting soon. Whilst you wait, why not follow us on all social channels at LiveScore for the latest stats, news and opinions. Thanks for tuning in to this LiveScore audio commentary. We will join our commentator for all the action soon. In the meantime, have you used our new Team Pages feature? Search for or select any team within the app to see form guides, fixtures, results, league tables, player stats and much more. Make sure you hit the star to favourite your club or clubs to receive live scores, updates, news and video based on the teams you love. Did you know LiveScore's news service covers a wide range of football and non-football content, from predictive articles, transfer talk, match reports, in-depth analysis and much more? Just head over to the news section or the info tab. Want to receive match updates for the scores, stats and content for the matches that matter? You can find and favourite any event using our search feature or via our fixture listings and by hitting the star icon. During the match, receive live notifications of scores and key moments, whilst at full time receive updates when match highlights are ready to view and match reports are ready to read. Commentary will be starting soon. Whilst you wait, why not follow us on all social channels at LiveScore for the latest stats, news and opinions. Thanks for tuning in to this live score audio commentary. We will join our commentator for all the action soon. In the meantime, have you used our new Team Pages feature? Search for or select any team within the app to see form guides, fixtures, results, league tables, player stats and much more. Make sure you hit the star to favourite your club or clubs to receive live scores, updates, news and video based on the teams you love. Did you know LiveScore's news service covers a wide range of football and non-football content, from predictive articles, transfer talk, match reports, in-depth analysis and much more? Just head over to the news section or the info tab. Want to receive match updates for the scores, stats and content for the matches that matter? You can find and favourite any event using our search feature or via our fixture listings and by hitting the star icon. During the match, receive live notifications of scores and key moments, whilst at full time receive updates when match highlights are ready to view and match reports are ready to read. Commentary will be starting soon. Whilst you wait, why not follow us on all social channels at LiveScore for the latest stats, news and opinions. Thanks for tuning in to this LiveScore audio commentary. We will join our commentator for all the action soon. In the meantime, have you used our new Team Pages feature? Search for or select any team within the app to see form guides, fixtures, results, league tables, player stats and much more. Make sure you hit the star to favourite your club or clubs to receive live scores, updates, news and video based on the teams you love. Did you know LiveScore's news service covers a wide range of football and non-football content, from predictive articles, transfer talk, match reports, in-depth analysis and much more? Just head over to the news section or the info tab. Want to receive match updates for the scores, stats and content for the matches that matter? You can find and favourite any event using our search feature or via our fixture listings and by hitting the star icon. During the match, receive live notifications of scores and key moments, whilst at full time receive updates when match highlights are ready to view and match reports are ready to read. Commentary will be starting soon. Whilst you wait, why not follow us on all social channels at LiveScore for the latest stats, news and opinions. Thanks for tuning in to this LiveScore audio commentary. We will join our commentator for all the action soon. In the meantime, have you used our new Team Pages feature? Search for or select any team within the app to see form guides, fixtures, results, league tables, player stats and much more. Make sure you hit the star to favourite your club or clubs to receive live scores, updates, news and video based on the teams you love. Did you know LiveScore's news service covers a wide range of football and non-football content, from predictive articles, transfer talk, match reports, in-depth analysis and much more? Just head over to the news section or the info tab. content for the matches that matter. You can find and favourite any event using our search feature or via our fixture listings and by hitting the star icon. During the match, receive live notifications of scores and key moments, whilst at full time, receive updates when match highlights are ready to view and match reports are ready to read. Commentary will be starting soon. Whilst you wait, why not follow us on all social channels at LiveScore for the latest stats, news and opinions. Thanks for tuning in to this LiveScore audio commentary. We will join our commentator for all the action soon. In the meantime, have you used our new Team Pages feature? Search for or select any team within the app to see form guides, fixtures, results, league tables, player stats and much more. Make sure you hit the star to favourite your club or clubs to receive live scores, updates, news and video based on the teams you love. Did you know LiveScore's news service covers a wide range of football and non-football content, from predictive articles, transfer talk, match reports, in-depth analysis and much more? Just head over to the news section or the info tab. Want to receive match updates for the scores, stats and content for the matches that matter? You can find and favourite any event using our search feature or via our fixture listings and by hitting the star icon. During the match, receive live notifications of scores and key moments, whilst at full time, receive updates when match highlights are ready to view and match reports are ready to read. Commentary will be starting soon. Whilst you wait, why not follow us on all social channels at LiveScore for the latest stats, news and opinions. Thanks for tuning in to this LiveScore audio commentary. We will join our commentator for all the action soon. In the meantime, have you used our new Team Pages feature? Search for or select any team within the app to see form guides, fixtures, results, league tables, player stats and much more. Make sure you hit the star to favourite your club or clubs to receive live scores, updates, news and video based on the teams you love. Did you know LiveScore's news service covers a wide range of football and non-football content, from predictive articles, transfer talk, match reports, in-depth analysis and much more? Just head over to the news section or the info tab. Want to receive match updates for the scores, stats and content for the matches that matter? You can find and favourite any event using our search feature or via our fixture listings and by hitting the star icon. During the match, receive live notifications of scores and key moments, whilst at full time, receive updates when match highlights are ready to view and match reports are ready to read. Commentary will be starting soon. Whilst you wait, why not follow us on all social channels at LiveScore for the latest stats, news and opinions. Thanks for tuning into this live score audio commentary. We will join our commentator for all the action soon. In the meantime, have you used our new Team Pages feature? Search for or select any team within the app to see form guides, fixtures, results, league tables, player stats and much more. Make sure you hit the star to favourite your club or clubs to receive live scores, updates, news and video based on the teams you love. Did you know LiveScore's news service covers a wide range of football and non-football content, from predictive articles, transfer talk, match reports, in-depth analysis and much more? Just head over to the news section or the info tab. Want to receive match updates for the scores, stats and content for the matches that matter? You can find and favourite any event using our search feature or via our fixture listings and by hitting the star icon. During the match, receive live notifications of scores and key moments, whilst at full time receive updates when match highlights are ready to view and match reports are ready to read. Commentary will be starting soon. Whilst you wait, why not follow us on all social channels at LiveScore for the latest stats, news and opinions. Thanks for tuning in to this LiveScore audio commentary. We will join our commentator for all the action soon. In the meantime, have you used our new Team Pages feature? Search for or select any team within the app to see form guides, fixtures, results, league tables, player stats and much more. Make sure you hit the star to favourite your club or clubs to receive live scores, updates, news and video based on the teams you love. Did you know LiveScore's news service covers a wide range of football and non-football content, from predictive articles, transfer talk, match reports, in-depth analysis and much more? Just head over to the news section or the info tab. Want to receive match updates for the scores, stats and content for the matches that matter? You can find and favourite any event using our search feature or via our fixture listings and by hitting the star icon. During the match, receive live notifications of scores and key moments, whilst at full time receive updates when match highlights are ready to view and match reports are ready to read. Commentary will be starting soon. Whilst you wait, why not follow us on all social channels at LiveScore for the latest stats, news and opinions. Thanks for tuning in to this LiveScore audio commentary. We will join our commentator for all the action soon. In the meantime, have you used our new Team Pages feature? Search for or select any team within the app to see form guides, fixtures, results, league tables, player stats and much more. Make sure you hit the star to favourite your club or clubs to receive live scores, updates, news and video based on the teams you love. Did you know LiveScore's news service covers a wide range of football and non-football content, from predictive articles, transfer talk, match reports, in-depth analysis and much more? Just head over to the news section or the info tab. Want to receive match updates for the scores, stats and content for the matches that matter? You can find and favourite any event using our search feature or via our fixture listings and by hitting the start icon. During the match, receive live notifications of scores and key moments, whilst at full time receive updates when match highlights are ready to view and match reports are ready to read. Commentary will be starting soon. Whilst you wait, why not follow us on all social channels at LiveScore for the latest stats, news and opinions. Thanks for tuning in to this LiveScore audio commentary. We will join our commentator for all the action soon. In the meantime, have you used our new Team Pages feature? Search for or select any team within the app to see form guides, fixtures, results, league tables, player stats and much more. Make sure you hit the star to favourite your club or clubs to receive live scores, updates, news and video based on the teams you love. Did you know LiveScore's news service covers a wide range of football and non-football content, from predictive articles, transfer talk, match reports, in-depth analysis and much more? Just head over to the news section or the info tab. Want to receive match updates for the scores, stats and content for the matches that matter? You can find and favourite any event using our search feature or via our fixture listings and by hitting the start icon. During the match, receive live notifications of scores and key moments, whilst at full time receive updates when match highlights are ready to view and match reports are ready to read. Commentary will be starting soon. Whilst you wait, why not follow us on all social channels at LiveScore for the latest stats, news and opinions. Thanks for tuning in to this LiveScore audio commentary. We will join our commentator for all the action soon. In the meantime, have you used our new Team Pages feature? Search for or select any team within the app to see form guides, fixtures, results, league tables, player stats and much more. Make sure you hit the star to favourite your club or clubs to receive live scores, updates, news and video based on the teams you love. Did you know LiveScore's news service covers a wide range of football and non-football content, from predictive articles, transfer talk, match reports, in-depth analysis and much more? Just head over to the news section or the info tab. Want to receive match updates for the scores, stats and content for the matches that matter? You can find and favourite any event using our search feature or via our fixture listings and by hitting the start icon. During the match, receive live notifications of scores and key moments, whilst at full time receive updates when match highlights are ready to view and match reports are ready to read. Commentary will be starting soon. Whilst you wait, why not follow us on all social channels at LiveScore for the latest stats, news and opinions. tuning in to this live score audio commentary. We will join our commentator for all the action soon. In the meantime, have you used our new Team Pages feature? Search for or select any team within the app to see form guides, fixtures, results, league tables, player stats and much more. Make sure you hit the star to favourite your club or clubs to receive live scores, updates, news and video based on the teams you love. Did you know LiveScore's news service covers a wide range of football and non-football content, from predictive articles, transfer talk, match reports, in-depth analysis and much more? Just head over to the news section or the info tab. Want to receive match updates for the scores, stats and content for the matches that matter? You can find and favourite any event using our search feature or via our fixture listings and by hitting the star icon. During the match, receive live notifications of scores and key moments, whilst at full time receive updates when match highlights are ready to view and match reports are ready to read. Commentary will be starting soon. Whilst you wait, why not follow us on all social channels at LiveScore for the latest stats, news and opinions. Thanks for tuning in to this LiveScore audio commentary. We will join our commentator for all the action soon. In the meantime, have you used our new Team Pages feature? Search for or select any team within the app to see form guides, fixtures, results, league tables, player stats and much more. Make sure you hit the star to favourite your club or clubs to receive live scores, updates, news and video based on the teams you love. Did you know LiveScore's news service covers a wide range of football and non-football content, from predictive articles, transfer talk, match reports, in-depth analysis and much more? Just head over to the news section or the info tab. Want to receive match updates for the scores, stats and content for the matches that matter? You can find and favourite any event using our search feature or via our fixture listings and by hitting the star icon. During the match, receive live notifications of scores and key moments, whilst at full time receive updates when match highlights are ready to view and match reports are ready to read. Commentary will be starting soon. Whilst you wait, why not follow us on all social channels at LiveScore for the latest stats, news and opinions. Thanks for tuning in to this LiveScore audio commentary. We will join our commentator for all the action soon. In the meantime, have you used our new Team Pages feature? Search for or select any team within the app to see form guides, fixtures, results, league tables, player stats and much more. Make sure you hit the star to favourite your club or clubs to receive live scores, updates, news and video based on the teams you love. Did you know LiveScore's news service covers a wide range of football and non-football content, from predictive articles, transfer talk, match reports, in-depth analysis and much more? Just head over to the news section or the info tab. Want to receive match updates for the scores, stats and content for the matches that matter? You can find and favourite any event using our search feature or via our fixture listings and by hitting the star icon. During the match, receive live notifications of scores and key moments, whilst at full time receive updates when match highlights are ready to view and match reports are ready to read.